forgot everything I last said, and I'm sure that happens when you lose content. But yeah, I just wanted to get back to the opportunity to help people understand more about just investing on a easier level. Just create like things that make sense within global events. So I know all that information was lost, but it's okay. I'm going to go over it again because I got to type it anyway. Right. All right. So we saw how the markets ended up today, right? And we did see like a little a little promise, a little jump, and that's expected because you saw that during the after hours trading the day before, right? Typically, when you see that happen, it's going to repeat itself. But when that news that Trump was going to enact a 50% tariff on um, Canada's aluminum and steel, then that escalated that trade war, and that may have caused the markets to shake a little bit. And the markets doesn't like talks about consumers' costs being higher, right? Nobody likes that. So that was a big issue that came with the markets, and when that information panned out, you saw the reaction. Um, Want to be? I think it's working. Yep, there it goes. All right. All right. So when you're looking at a chart and get an opportunity to just get a feel for what's going on in the markets, and I did, I had a video that morning, the morning of the markets before they opened, and I just wanted to just be on the lookout for anything that may look like a turn, but it's not. It's called a dead cat bounce, right? When you see something hit the bottom and then bounce up, right? If there's no confirmation of a trend, then just be on the lookout. Just be careful, be cautious. For the trader, for the long-term investor, you may see opportunities like these where you've had companies that you've liked at all-time highs. Um, you still would invest in them. You still would dollar cost average them. And this is not financial advice in any way or means. But I mean, you would still put in that certain amount each month to buy those stocks. This is an opportunity to buy more. They're on sale right now. You want that opportunity. You want to be able to uh, get them at a lower cost. So, a lot of things I like to look at are um, things that comprise of uh, the top of the indices. So if you look at certain indices, there are going to be stocks that comprise maybe 5, 10, or excuse me, maybe 3, 5, 7, 9% of the indices, right? So I like to look at NVIDIA today, and NVIDIA was something that I traded in a mock trade. Uh, it's like a simulated trading account, and it provides me a lot of practice. So you see that it's a top component, and when that thing goes up, typically it will follow with it. Right? That's pretty close. It looks pretty close to me. It looks like the same chart, but it's not. It's not the same chart, and this should not be a representation of the Nasdaq or the SPY. Even the SPY um, went the same way. But you saw overall they have some differences, right? So it's the same, but you want to look at the disparity between, especially the indices when they don't confirm each other or they don't close at a negative or they don't close at a positive. That's always something you want to look at for the trend. The trend's going the same way. If it's going the same way and it's confirming the trend, you want to follow that and you want to look at that trend. You want to look at opportunities to maybe. I love to catch options in the middle of that. But, all right, so you had the Trump reversal on the tariffs. The Trump reversal on the tariffs gave the opportunity for the markets to relax a little bit, take a breather. They took a breather because of the fact that there was no trade war. The trade war stopped for a little bit, so or it was a little pause put on that. So hopefully we won't see an energy. Um, what do they do? Surcharge to electricity exports to Michigan, Minnesota, and New York. So careful, energy, man. Just think how this is going to affect the market. All right. So if we are investing in those companies, we're investing in a certain company that happens to be an energy provider in um, maybe Canada or American Depository Receipt, which is a way that you can invest in a stock uh, in a different country that's just held here. I love those opportunities. You know, especially when you don't have anything that's like legalized here in the Americas. You have the opportunity for like an investment like a Tilray to capitalize in the cannabis industry since it's not federally recognized here yet. So if we're talking about what we did this morning, I want to pull that up. Now I was trading because I did want to become a pattern day trader, but sometimes you gotta just, you know, walk that fine line. No, I'm just kidding. So let's see here. So the trade war was averted for now. Any escalations was averted in that trade war. Um, you know, like I stated, those things. If you do have, let me get that done. Actually, let me wait on that. I'm gonna wait on that because we're doing what? Are we doing? It's the real thing here. Yeah, because we need to build some charts. All right, so you know, we saw just that period today where it just got hammered, right? Especially towards the end. Um, went over this morning how it would have been great to do or find that double bounce. Now we'll try to flip that. Um, we did see that double bounce. We did not see a breakthrough through the resistance, which if we standard deviation, we don't want to add all that. We want to add standard dev channel. Yes, I guess that's what we want. No, this is what we want. This right here. This is what I did. Okay. All right. So I just, I guess, I drew that one myself. As I remember. And everybody draws differently. Everybody has different way of drawing their um, whatever helps them, you know, invest. So, what else? Was the crisis averted today? Yes, the crisis was averted substantially. I mean, I think we will have a nice little pop back in the markets. There will be an opportunity to invest just a little bit more. You might see an uptick for the short term. I love the way there was some type of volume increase, right? I didn't like that closing candle at all, but we see some of those things happen throughout trading when it starts to reach that, right? Oh, it's a nice little tip of resistance. It shows you a clear channel. So mm, all right. So in the near future, what we're going to do is we're going to see how this trade war crisis has been averted. All right, since I did mention in the last portion that got deleted, since the trade war was averted, the United States, Mexico, and Canada are trying to get together. I believe let's see here, the Minister of Finance, right, and the Ontario Premier. They're going to go ahead and meet to renegotiate the free trade treaty, which is the United States, Mexico, and Canada agreement. So, along with U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick. So, they're all going to be meeting for that. And I think that's going to be a great opportunity to see maybe the Canadian dollar. If you have any pairs with Canadian dollar, you know, that euro did hit a 5-month high because of the fact that uh, there was some type of ceasefire, in Ukraine, on the Ukraine-Russia border. So let's see. What else? What else we need to go over? What else can I cover? Let's make sure. Finish this up. Okay. One thing you should be doing as well, if you are on social media and you don't follow um, Donald J. Trump, or um, if you're not on social like Truth or whatever, uh, get on it. Get on it. Right? Follow some of those people who are making the decisions. Um, look into some of the things that are being talked about on the calendar basis. Maybe um, you have earnings reports. Maybe you have somebody speaking. Those are important. %50 tariff is crazy. I wonder how much it would cost to build a building anyway. Using, they don't use all Canadian steel. They have to use like US steel too. It has to be a mix. Tariffs. So we learn. Oh man. All right. So let's get back to it. All right. So what are we thinking now that with commodity prices? So the reason I'm looking at Alcoa is it's one of the U.S.'s largest aluminum makers. So you want to see how the tariffs would have, and if they had been in place, how would they affect Alcoa? So we talk about the tariffs. There was definitely talk about the tariffs earlier this morning. Yeah, look right around here. So we're looking at how Alcoa performs at the market. Look, oil is going to increase as well. You're not going to see any kickback on that for a while either. I think it's going to be more expensive at the time being. Okay, so getting an opportunity to look at how those tariffs may affect Alcoa. Of course, trading is halted or not halted, but stopped. You see the trend it was on. Um, Hopefully, it doesn't happen with all commodities. We'll see. about a week ago. All right, so just looking at interest rates for the 30-year fixed mortgage, taking a look at that will help me understand some of the health of which the American consumer is at, especially when people are granted the most wealth creating opportunity probably of their lifetime, which is to afford a home. Those interest rates have been decreasing since their high this year of 7.04 or 7 and 4 hundredths of a point, and they are now at 663 hundredths or 6.63. They were down 6.76% last week, so they were down. They're trending downward, and that's a good place, which means that gives more opportunity for the sellers for their values of their home to increase because there's more demand out there since more people are able to afford these interest rates when they get lower. So that's what you want to take advantage of when your money has an interest rate that is low and you don't have to pay a lot of borrowing costs for the money that it takes for you to purchase a home or borrow to purchase a home. So that's what I'm looking at. Um, but as we saw earlier, the construction costs on this screen, we saw that earlier, was a lot more these days. So probably some of the highest uh, so far, especially within the last, 10 years for sure. Will they go down? Who knows? We'll see. Okay. So I guess we're going to chop this up. Let me finish this. Ethereum really took. That's crazy. What the fuck are you doing? Dude, back in the house, please. You're not supposed to go outside. Come on, come on. Wow, dude, I have to check on that tomorrow, see when she gets up. 'Cause Like this bounce. These bounces are always good. Like this double bounce, and then it break through the resistance. That's something you want to see with high volume. Well, the strength is off of low volume, which is awesome. That initial jump. You want to see that. And then you want to see it back up. Or reconfirm. Okay. So I think I'm almost done with my article. Interesting news. I want to find something that's valuable. I think that should be the